and then we can introduce it today.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, Antara.
Hi, ma'am.
How are you? Hi, Vedant. Vedant, are we audible? You're not audible to us in case if you're saying something, you're still on mute. Hi, Arpita.
Hello, ma'am.
Oh, okay. You're audible now. Hello. Okay, so we have got 4, 5, 6 students. Basant said he will be joining soon. One more minute of waiting and then we will begin. So, Makita, then you may start.
Okay, thank you. I also want to acknowledge Tanishka. Hello, Tanishka. Hello, Antara. Hello, Vedant. Hello, Arpita. Hello, Debolika. Thank you for being there. So yeah, I don't want to take too much time. I want Gimet. She has the structure of the program in her head, so I want her to lead it. But just if I believe you all were here on Wednesday, so just 2 days ago, we were so happy to meet you, and we're even happier that you joined today. One of our learners inspired me to share something with you. I will not say his name, their name, her name, but it was interesting. I received this message where Gunjan last time was telling you, when we have these sessions, we want them to be very interactive. We don't want to spend time on content. We want to spend time talking to each other, learning from each other. And Gunjan mentioned to you, you don't have to worry about even like titles, like you don't have to call us madam, you don't have to call us sir. And I actually remember I thought like, why are students so uncomfortable not to use it? Why they can't call us by our first name? And I, for example, in the country I grew up, it is there is a different way of acknowledging seniority. So it was, however, still very hard for me when I work for a company in the US, and when I first met my colleague who was in his 70s, and I was supposed to call him by his first name. So I felt so like it felt so inappropriate. I felt like he's like respected sir, and he was very accomplished gentleman. He was running the whole Asia IBM university relations. So he was such a good man, and I felt so uncomfortable not to say Sir Oma, or I it really took few weeks before I removed the sir, but it's something that as part of the job that you will have in the future, or work you will have in the future, you will encounter that there are different cultures, different approaches, different ways of communicating, and this is a tiny example of getting used to something that may not make you comfortable, but that doesn't mean it's wrong. So I want you to remember this program. What we are doing here is part of the theme that we call Future of Work. And I don't want you to think of this as this is another course of part of my studies. No, I want really you to think this is something extra for you personally, something for you so that you can kind of make sure that any doubts you have about future, it's like it's addressed here. And we try to address every worries about the future, even the personal ones, but obviously we are trying to fill the gap where students are finishing their studies and the employers and the industry feels that they are not ready, they don't know what to do, they are not good, they are not employable. So how do we help these students to make them very confident and really achieve whatever they want. And not just that, maybe not every time it will be possible for you to follow a simple path. For example, this gentleman I referred to, because he's 70 years old, he had a very straightforward path. He finished his studies, he then became accountant, and then he worked for IBM. And when he finished his studies, he got offers from 4 different companies. Now you don't get any offers when you finish studies unless it's some lousy sales jobs. You end up suddenly being exposed to this pool of jobs that are endless, and yet there are too many people applying for the same positions, too many people who have exactly the same CV like you, if not better, and it can be very overwhelming. So our goal here is to find out what is it that you really want, what is your path, what is the right timing for you. Not everyone wants to study straight away. Some of you may want to become entrepreneurs. Some of you even think of, should I be a YouTuber, like, is it really that easy as it looks, right? So making you strong, like growing those muscles for you to become professionals and leaders, confident people in your life and future work, profession, whatever. It's our objective here. So when you come to these meetings, please treat it as a work meeting. Treat it as we are your colleagues, we are your teammates, and which also comes with the responsibility of a bit of preparation. If you're part of a company, you will be expected to come ready for meetings. So please do a bit of, if Gunjan, Disha, Gimet request you to do something, do a little prep, spend 5 minutes beforehand or 20 or more, and come prepared for these meetings so we can spend them really like productively, and then you will really have a good feeling after the session, like you have really done something for yourself, something has really helped you, something has really like inspired you and made you better or stronger for the future. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Marketa. I will hand it over to Gumit, but before that, I could see we have got so many new students. So what you missed. I introduced Gumit. You must have met Marketa before. You must have met me because I am the one you're getting all the emails from. Disha is always on the chat and WhatsApp with you, so you know us already. Gumit is the program designer. She is going to be your mentor for today. She's going to take the session. Rishi is there and Basant is there. These students are our first batch student, meaning they are a bit senior to you. They are already on their 8th week. They will be guiding you. So this is the structure so far. Now I will hand it over to Gwimit. Gwimit, this is your call. Over to you.
Hi, Gunjan. Welcome, everyone. My name is Guillemette, and I'm calling you from Paris today. And thank you so much to Basant and Rishi for joining us and accepting to be leaders and to guide the new batch of students. Your presence is so appreciated, and it's going to be very helpful. And you're going to be helping us today in leading the session. So thank you so much. So welcome, everyone. As part of these sessions together, we're going to be discussing together capabilities, future of work capabilities. And as Marketa was saying, this is not homework, this is working on yourself as an individual and to help you be as adapted and proactive as possible in this very dynamic, moving world that we live in today. You all know things are changing all the time. And the more we invest in ourselves and in developing those capabilities, the more we'll be able to adapt successfully to this kind of crazy world that we're living in today. So the 5 capabilities we're going to be exploring together over the coming weeks are growth mindset that we're going to discuss today. You should have received a video on growth mindset. And can you please just raise your hand or put a little thumbs up if you've had the chance to watch the video for today? So one person, Anushka, Antara, 2 people, very good. Arpita, okay. We have 3 participants who've had the chance to watch the video. So I'm going to very strongly encourage everyone to watch it as soon as we get off this call, because we're going to be building on all those capabilities. So the first ground capability is growth mindset that we're going to be discussing today. And over the coming weeks, we're going to be talking about your career intelligence, which is your capacity to design a career with intent, with very strategic thinking. We'll discuss this in depth. You'll be exploring digital intelligence, which is very necessary today in the 21st century for all of us, whether we're a digital expert or not. We're going to be talking about cultural intelligence. We're in a hyper-globalized world where being culturally intelligent is extremely important. And we'll be talking about leadership and your capacity to influence a team and people around you. So each capability has layers and layers of depth, and we address them by looking at different facets of each capability. So how you think about it, how you act on it, how you relate with others, and how you lead in relation to this capability. And a capability is so much more than a skill. A skill is knowing how to do something. For example, I can speak German, I can ride a bike, I can do an equation. That's a skill. It's usually very technical. A capability is like a universe of skills that transform you and that you take with you wherever you go, because they become a part of who you are. For example, if you're culturally intelligent, you'll be culturally intelligent whether you work in a zoo or in an ed tech company, or whether you're a banker. This capability, you're taking it with you and it becomes a part of who you are. Do we have any questions so far? Please, this is a very interactive session, so if you have anything to say, ask, comment, you're all welcome to raise your hand. All right. Very good. So every week we'll be sharing recordings ahead for you of sessions that we've conducted and led on these capabilities. And you are invited to watch them and to reflect on the activities, because it's not just about listening to the video, but they all have a bunch of tips and tricks and activities for you to start implementing in your daily life and to start to transform your capacity to relate to these different topics. And that way, the sessions that we'll be having every week are for you to discuss and share what you've explored, what was challenging, what was inspiring, and for you to create a very strong network and cohort of learners who have experimented all those little activities in your daily lives. You'll see the activities are not homework, like we're not asking you to do like math or whatever. It's more exercises that you can implement in your daily life with your family, with your friends, on your social media. You'll see it's very adapted to your life, and each of you will be invited to try it in a way that makes sense to you, and then we'll be discussing this. So I would like, before we start to even talk about growth mindset, to hear from everyone in the room about their goal. Why are you here today? Why did you join this program? What are you hoping to solve or to achieve out of this wonderful program that we are inviting you on? So if Basant or Rishi want to lead the dance and speak about their motivations, and then I will ask everyone one by one to speak up in front of the group. Go, Rishi.
What motivation shall I give? Hello, I'm audible.
Yes,
Yes,
Rishi,
you are.
you're audible. Gumit, he is asking what motivation he should be giving.
So the
He
question
might
is,
have, yeah.
why did you join the program, and what was your goal in joining this program?
I personally joined this program to develop my overall uh, growth mindset and personal development, then communication skill, and obvious leadership leadership quality also.
All right. And can you tell us a little bit over the past weeks that we've been together? Have you taken a step towards this goal that you've set for yourself?
Yeah, yes, because I have started recently searching and exploring on uh, social media and then YouTube's that how can I personally achieve more like growth mindset, then how can I build my CV more strong, and then how can I lead a team like a leadership, like a leader.
Wow. That's a lot of steps. Very good. Thank you, Rishi. Very inspiring.
Welcome, ma'am.
Bazant, we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, hello. Am I audible? Can
Yes,
you
you
hear
are.
me?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, I joined that to achieve something like that. Like Rishi said, that the growth mindset. The most lacking thing that I faced in life every day, that sometimes we want to achieve things in life, but basically we want to do something, but something hamper us. Like we postpone the things like that, so that I will do later, and like that we sometimes we don't. Then after sometimes we change our focus to other thing. To maintain that one aim and to focus on one goal and the consistency, for that I have joined this program, so I can get the idea, the point that I should focus particularly on that topic. That one.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. That's so clear and inspiring. And would you be happy to share with other students maybe what is one step that you've taken in this direction since you joined the program?
Yeah, like first, I have taken that I am trying to minimize my schedules. Like that, I'll do something later, but now I think that I have to do that thing right now. That's the first thing I've taken to means reducing the time.
Very good. Very good. You know that this is a key to being more proactive. It's every time we think about something, we practice doing it as soon as we think about it to avoid procrastination. And there's an exercise, a personal development exercise, where every time you think I have to answer an email, instead of doing it like in 1 hour or in one day, you do it immediately. Or you need to clean your house, you don't wait like for the weekend, you do it immediately. And by practicing to put all our thoughts into action very quickly, it teaches us to be more proactive, more productive, and happier with ourselves. So, very good. Thank you, Bazan. Thank you so much. So, do we have a volunteer to share their goal for joining the program?
Anushka, we should also ask. She was with us on Wednesday and she's here today again. Really happy. I would love to hear from her. She's okay.
So I'd first like to say that at the first day of the session when I joined it on 26th June, it was, I guess. I don't remember it totally, but it was 26th June. So after only that very one day, I really felt out of this form. Like I started feeling that yes, there's something different, and there could be some difference if I joined this program, because after I attended the meeting that day, uh, in the next meeting, I mean the Wednesday, I mentioned about something. Uh, Marketa and Gunjan were there, that I want to, like learn some things I had before, but I wanted to restart it again. Like I mentioned about web design, and that was totally not my mind previously. But after going through that session, I felt like yes, I had interest on this, and let's not restart it. Why not restart it? And I think that I'll be more confident and goal oriented and focused on all my works and whatever course I have. So I'll join it. That's all.
Thank you, Anushka. Thank you so much. This is exactly the purpose of the program, or one of them, to help you be more goal-oriented and focused in a way that makes sense to you, your schedule, your culture, your family, your degree, everything. So you'll see everything we do is broad enough to be really adapted to all of your lives, and even to your grandparents' lives if your grandparents want to join. I'm not even joking. But it's also specific enough that it's a real structured thing and we're not just going all over the place. So it's a very nice balance. Thank you so much. I can see that Garji has her hand up.
Good evening. I could not join the last webinar because of some technical issues. So I'm really excited for this one, and I just hope to get some entrepreneur mindset and some professional knowledge and to discipline myself. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Garji. Very good. Wonderful. Do we have other volunteers? Everyone's going to be speaking, so. Antara, can we hear you?
Yeah, ma'am.
Hello.
I'm a bit nervous from the first day. That's why my video is off. I'm trying to adapt this my discomfort to interact to some online conversations. That's how I'm trying, but I'm a bit nervous. That's why I'm trying as much I can.
You're doing great. Thank you so much for speaking and for showing us your beautiful face. And you'll see as we get more familiar, as you join the sessions, you're going to feel more and more confident. And it's always, yeah, we're always a bit nervous when we have to speak in front of a group in English. Maybe it's not your first language. So thank you so much for joining, and you'll see the confidence is going to step in little by little. So thank you so much for sharing that with us. So, can we hear from Tanishka, please?
Hi, ma'am.
Hello?
So, my reason behind joining this program was that being an introvert, I find it really difficult to converse with people, like especially strangers. So, I feel that I joined this program in the course of the time, I will get more comfortable in conversing with people and sharing my thoughts and ideas. Thank you.
Very good. So, yes, you'll see that this is a very safe space. We'll be seeing the same faces, the same people every week, and we're creating really this space of empathy and openness where you can feel very safe to express yourself in a way that feels good for you. So, take it easy, and if every session you can do one little thing that feels a little bit uncomfortable out of your comfort zone, you'll see this is how you grow, and you'll see it's a very safe and friendly space. So thank you for sharing that with us, Tanishka. I have Arpita next on my screen. Can we please hear from you?
Yes, ma'am. I'm Arpita Paul. I am here to learn about more about growth, what is personal growth, because in these days, nowadays, it's becoming very important to know about ourselves and to develop ourselves more clearly and more effectively to go with all of these now modern things. And as I am becoming a little nervous and introvert, I was not opening my video and but I really wanted to know about what is growth, because in our life it is very important, because personal growth is like to apply it each and every field of our life, and not in one aspect but in every aspect we can grow and develop and make ourselves better each and every day than we were yesterday. So I want to learn this. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your video as well. We're so happy to see you with us tonight. And exactly like you're saying, this is really about developing ourselves in a clear way. And today we all have access to unlimited information, which our parents and our grandparents didn't have. They only had the information from their village or their family. But today, even if you're in the middle of the mountains, you still have access to unlimited information, which is great. We're not complaining. We're very happy to have this luxury of information, but it requires us as an individual to have a clear idea of where we're going, because otherwise we can be pulled in all directions at the same time. So yes, developing ourselves more clearly is what we're here for, and will help you set some intentions clearly for the coming weeks in this program. Thank you, Arpita. So I have Joy on my screen. Next, would you like to speak up, please, about your goals?
Was it Joy or who are you calling, Gimet?
Yeah, I see Joy.
Joy Biswas?
Okay, if not, I have Biswajyoti.
Hello,
Hello.
ma'am.
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so I wanted to join this program because I wanted to develop my leadership skills. Because we all know that in an organization we are surrounded by people, and to work effectively and achieve our goal, we need to know how we can um, understand the human mind, human psychology, etc. So and then we can work with them so that we can motivate them and achieve our organizational goals. So this is my motive to develop my leadership skills.
Wonderful. And you'll see that the secret of leadership is first, so you say to understand human mind and psychology, and that's exactly it. And the first thing that everyone kind of forgets is that first we want to understand our mind and psychology. And we all think we know ourselves, but actually we don't know ourselves. And the first step to becoming an incredible leader is to know your mind, your goals, your values, your emotions, everything so clearly and so intimately that then leading others is kind of a natural outcome of this knowledge of yourself. So great. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Who have we not heard from? You can raise your hand before I call you as well. It's part of being a leader. All right, I will be calling names then. Can we please hear from Himani? From Rimi. Oh, Himani, there you are.
Oh, ma'am, am I audible?
You are.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. I'm Himani Datta, BHM 309. Uh, there is a little bit of problem in my English, so I'm not fluent in English.
No
But
worries, we can understand you very well.
uh,
You're great.
so you can tell me your questions.
What is your goal? Why are you here?
Especially, it's I will choose this management line or hospital management line uh, for improvement my management skills, and also for, and it's my father's dream in hospital management line also. Um, if you say, uh, in my opinion, I would like to say, uh, I like this line, hospital line. Uh, that's it.
Okay, thank you very much, Himani. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Can we have a lovely evening? Thanks.
Thank you. Welcome. And I'm very nervous.
Yes, I can understand. Don't worry about it. You'll see next week and the week after, you'll feel more and more relaxed.
Okay.
It's
I'm not.
very good practice.
Thanks, but I will try to my best.
I'm sure you will. We'll
Bye
make you
bye.
feel comfortable. Thank you.
Okay. Welcome.
Sangha, can we please hear from you? Why are you here with us?
Yeah, so actually, it's more of a. I actually joined because of this community. I wanted people to actually help me accountable for what I aim for. That's the main reason because That's the one part I'm actually lacking really, and that's the thing I think will help me in achieve goals like more easier if I just tend if I see that people are here and they are have similar kind of goals and they are trying to achieve it and we can do it together, I suppose. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Sangha. That's so powerful. And that's actually, thank you for bringing that up because we've been talking about personal goals for all this time. And that's actually 50% of the program. And the other 50% is the community, the peer support, and the accountability. And the more you're clear on your personal goals, the more it's easier to create a community and to hold each other accountable. But also, the more the community is present, the more it's easy for you to clarify your goal. And you can see that right now, for all of you, by having to speak in front of everyone, it forces you to clarify your personal goal because you have to share it with the community. So that's exactly the other 50% of the program is exactly about this, helping each other achieve our goals, but also holding each other accountable, being part of a very heartwarming and supportive community of learners. Thank you for bringing that up, Sangha, and welcome to the community.
Thank you.
So I have Shalet. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing your names very well. I really apologize. Shalet. Okay, maybe there's some internet issues. Have we heard from Supratim? Supratim, would you like to speak up and share your goals with us if you're here?
Um, Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, you are. Hi.
Hi, ma'am. My name is Subratim Datta, and ma'am, my main goal for actually attending this webinar is to actually develop myself as an individual. Now, we all live in a very rapidly changing world, and it's very important to actually adapt with the changing environment. So, I believe by attending this webinar, I can actually work upon my self and actually fix those loopholes which are present within myself so as to enhance my communication with my peers.
Wonderful. Great. That's wonderful goal. Thank you so much, Supratim, and welcome. Have we heard from
Thank you.
Vedant? If you're there. All right. Is there anyone who can hear me who hasn't spoken up yet that I haven't called? Or you're maybe hiding so well that I can't see you. All right, great. We had a very good series of goal sharing. I can see that you all have some very specific goals. You all know why you're here. So keep this motivation from the start up to as long as these sessions continue and beyond, because when life gets in the way, when doing exercises or activities on top of your workload becomes a bit of an effort, when you're very clear on your motivations, it makes the effort appear smaller. In everything we do in life, we always want our motivation to be higher than the effort, because if the effort is higher than the motivation, we end up postponing or not doing it. And so that's why formulating those motivations, sharing them with everyone, helps you clarify why you're here and why this is important for you in your personal and your professional growth. So we took a bit of time to have everyone speak, but this is so important. And as you see, you guys are the core of the program and of the session. So we're not going to go too much into depth with growth mindset because there's only 3 people who had a chance to watch the video. So I'm going to really strongly encourage you to watch the growth mindset video, and you'll see there's questions and activities in the video that you are invited to put into practice starting this weekend. So there's questions on fixed mindset. So I'm going to invite and suggest for all of you to identify in what areas of your life you have a fixed mindset, because we all do. But maybe for some people it's in their relationship with their family, some people it's in their academics, some people it's in their friendships. You'll see there's some very specific questions that help you identify your fixed mindset. And then there's some questions to help you identify how you can develop your growth mindset. So how you can learn from challenges, how you can see obstacles and challenges as an opportunity for growth. And we'll be discussing this together. We'll be hearing from you next week. So come prepared. We have everything explained in the video, and we're of course available if you need more clarification on anything. Do you have any questions for us? Or for Rishi? Or for Disha, who are very kindly here as leaders? Or Bazant, who's with us today?
Maybe I'm thinking, Gimet, we could ask Disha, Rishi, Pasan, who already done growth mindset. Like, what does growth mindset mean to them, and to encourage maybe why should other learners, leaders look into those activities? Like, why they should do growth mindset? What did they learn when they did those activities?
Yeah, that's wonderful. Disha, do you want to take the lead since you're the expert?
Sure, I can give the example right now. Like Sangha has joined, like people are getting afraid and they are getting nervous to come on the camera and speak. So that's called a little bit of fixed mindset or a nervousness, we can say. But when they are coming up, when they are showing and when they are speaking up for themselves, like yes, after being so nervous as well, and they are, so I would say they are courageous and they are taking a step to a growth mindset. So, yes, this is from my side. Keep it up, guys.
Thank you, Disha. And yes, just to compliment on what you're saying, growth mindset is about every day going in a zone that's a little bit out of our comfort zone. So we want to every day push ourselves to do something a bit uncomfortable. So, of course, you don't want to be in a permanent state of anxiety and panic because that's just too much for a human being. But as humans, we have a tendency to always stay safe, and it's a survival instinct that helped us survive, thousands of years ago when we were very vulnerable in nature. We didn't have very hairy bodies or very big muscles, so we had to be very careful. But today, we have the chance to live, all of us, in a home, all of us here today. We have the chance to have food on our table and have an education, so we can do these little uncomfortable steps without putting our life at risk. So this is growth mindset. Thank you, Disha. Bazant, can you share with us what growth mindset means to you, please?
For me, growth mindset is like if I am like if I am using my phone, so and if I can be expert in one, like if I can be expert in one app, for me that's the growth mindset. Because if I know many apps, that's fine. But if I'm a much more expert in that one particular app, like so say like PixArt, if I am very good at PixArt, then that will be a, for me that's a growth mindset, because I'm focusing all my energy into one that app, and that app can help me in future to do many things.
Good, good. And you'll see, yeah, that combines with digital intelligence and career intelligence. So you're putting your growth mindset at the service of your career development. And yeah, having a clear direction is definitely part of growth mindset. And committing seriously to our goals is very powerful. Thanks, Bazant. Rishi, what does growth mindset mean to you?
Ma'am, for me, growth mindset is thinking about I can't do this, but instead of thinking that, we should means some in after joining this mean this leader for webinar, I started thinking that I can't do this, but I can learn from it. So it can help us to grow in any kind of fields. That's for me.
All right, guys, you've learned 3 secrets of growth mindset in less than 1 minute. So, growth mindset is about going out of our comfort zone, it's about knowing which direction we're going in and committing to it, and it's about trying things and learning instead of thinking we can't, we're not smart enough, we're not privileged enough. This is really the essence of growth mindset from 3 different perspectives. Thank you so much. As you can see, um, those um, those perspectives, especially Bazant and Rishi, are from students who just joined us 2 months ago, and you can see already the step that they took for their growth, how inspiring it is. So thank you for being with us, Rishi and Bazant again. You're so inspiring. And I
Thank you,
will
ma'am.
leave
Thank you.
the stage to Gunjan if we had any other messages for this week.
Thank you so much, Gurmit. Yes. Uh, Thanks, everyone, to turn on your camera. The people who have not turned on yet, uh, you will see in all my emails, there will be a line that, guys, be prepared to turn on your cameras, be prepared with your pen and paper. Uh, Speak up, because this is your session. You have to work on your personal growth. So I could see numbers have increased. A lot of people have started doing it. Next week, I would see all Himani, Antra, Arpita, Joy, Shalit, Tanishka, Supritam, everybody is doing that as well. So that's the thing. To summarize, there is the activity one. You all have to watch growth mindset video. You already have the link along with you. I will ask Disha to send that link in WhatsApp group as well, so you have it handy. That's the one. Gurmeet, is there any other activity? You also mentioned about they should be coming prepared with some things. So do you just want to summarize quickly?
Yes, thank you. So I would encourage doing the C4F test to see what is your priority. So if the students can each go through their C4F test, it's very personalized. So you'll get a very specific result on the capability that's most important for you to develop. Everyone watch or rewatch the growth mindset video. It's really the core of what we're doing, so very important. And start reflecting on those questions in the video, those activities. And that way, next week we'll be exchanging, sharing, we can have debates, and we want to hear about what you've been putting into practice. Because I don't know if I mentioned this at the beginning, very important to highlight that this is not about learning information. It's about learning stuff to practice in your life, to act on it. So we're not here just to share ideas, share thoughts. You can type growth mindset on Google and you'll have a bunch of ideas. The purpose here is to act on all those topics we're discussing and then to exchange on your experience of it. Okay, so next week we want to hear about what you've been putting into action, what was the resistance, what was the challenges, and we want to hear really about the experience more than just the intellectual understanding of each capability. And this is how you transform as a human being. It's unfortunately not by thinking about things only, but it's mostly about putting them into action. So if there's one thing to remember about the program, it's that it's an experiential learning program, not a theoretical learning program, because for this you have a lot of content on internet, and that's very good quality too. Here is about action, peer support, experience. So sorry, I kind of went off track, but so watch the growth mindset video and start putting it into action, because this is really what these sessions will be devoted to, talking about you, your experience, and your actions. And I think that's already enough work for everyone. You should receive your personal growth commitment profiles soon so that you can start writing down your goals, taking some notes on the activities that you're trying. And we encourage you to very regularly go on your files and upload any activities, exercises, experience that you've had so that they're very up to date.
All right. Thank you so much, Gurmit. It is helpful. So C4F profiles, you will be getting one email from my side after this call. There will be the link. That is like 5 minute profile that you have to fill up. Please do that. At the end, you will be getting the result. You will be getting whatever you're going to fill up. You will be getting some 5 capability result. Take a screenshot of that. You will be also getting personal folder links from my side after this call. So that is the two links that I'm going to share with you. The screenshot that you will take of your test, save it in your personal folder. That personal folder is why are we sending that personal folder? So that personal folder will be your portfolio for this entire program. All the activities you're doing, you will be saving it in that folder. That is your respective folder. So result, activities, any questions going forward, all the Friday calls that you're doing, we will be asking you to do anything, all will be saved in that personal folder. And when then you will be starting your one-to-one coaching sessions, we will be using everything you have done there so far, and then we will reflect, and then we will start on your personal growth commitment coaching that we will be doing after this program. So it is really important. Keep an eye on your inbox. You will be getting a lot of emails from my side, and start doing instructions will be there, everything will be there. WhatsApp group, if you have not joined in, please join in, because there you will be getting all the handy information, like in 1 minute, guys, have you done this, done that, activities, any questions, meeting invite, everything will be there. So please do join there. Now at last, this is the ritual that we do with everybody, with all the badges. Oh yes, I forgot to said something for our current students. Our current students are in the stage where they are doing their one-to-one coaching with our mentors. I just had my first call with Basant before this meeting, and he has this 3 month goal. We are working together. I have given some activities to him, so that is the update. Because we are committed to give you updates. What are we working so far? So this is something with Basan that we are doing. With Rishi, Rishi had his exams. It just got finished, right, Rishi? So he still has to
Yes,
meet
ma'am.
his mentor. So please take some time out, meet your mentor, start with your personal coaching. So this is the update on Rishi's side. With you all, we still have 5 or 6 weeks to go on that stage. Once we are done with the capabilities, we will be starting our one-to-one coaching. So be ready for that. Now I'm not boring you with more instruction. Last 5 seconds, 10 seconds. I want everybody to please turn on your cameras just for 2 seconds. I'm gonna take the screenshot and then you can go back. Come on, everybody. Joy, Arpita, Himani, Charlotte. Okay, it's just Himani and Charlotte. Shall I wait for you? It will be just 10 seconds. I'll take the photo and then you can go back. Just 10 seconds. Okay, I think Himani do not want to do this. I will take the screenshots. As this is Friday, guys, please give me your best smiles. I'll take the screenshot and then we are done. I'll take one more just for the safer side. Uh, so please keep smiling. Okay, I've got my screenshots. I have nothing. Next Friday, we are meeting on the same time, 7 o'clock. Be ready with your pen and paper. Next Friday, try to come prepared so that you're asking more questions. You're talking a lot more than us. Anything from Marketa? Marketa, do you want to do any closing statement?
Thank you so
No?
much. I'm happy to see everyone. I please keep coming. We are here for you, and we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. We need you. We are trying. What we are trying here is make everyone's life better, and also other students as well. So if you have a friend or a classmate or someone who you feel could benefit from this community, please don't hesitate to invite them. I was trying to invite Disha's mother as well. So we are very open. Anybody can come. So please keep going, keep sharing. Disha is always there for you, everyone. Gunjan, if you have any questions, if anything is unclear, if you need any guidance, please don't hesitate to reach out to anyone, and also to each other. Please, you can also reach out to Rishi and Bashant and those who did it for a while now. They will also be able to help you, right? So we are here for each other. And last thing, Shanga, I love that you're wearing the green because it's like our color. And I just really like it. So that's all from me. Have a beautiful Friday night. I love and thank you that you spent your time with us. And I hope it will be useful to you, because that's all why we are here, to make the best or most of your time. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. See you next week, Friday. In the meantime, on the WhatsApp group chat. Bye bye.
Have a
Bye bye,
lovely
ma'am.
evening. Thank you all for
Bye.
coming.
Bye bye.